Greetings fellow citizens! Today we are testing the Valkyrie, our top ship, and look at the head of the pilot and look where he sits. This looks like a little child sitting on a huge table. Why do I mention this? Because the pilot could easily sit higher and would have a much better view. Recently the RG fixed the view in the Terrapin, and I hope they are doing this for the Valkyrie as well. We are starting as always with 1/1 missile. Shields front side 92, stern at maximum. 1/2 missile. Shields front side 89, stern at maximum. 1/3 missile. Shields front side 87, stern at maximum. And the bigger missiles 1/4 missile. Shields front side 82, stern at maximum. And 6/4 missiles. Shields front side down, stern at maximum. We are in a damaged state. I can hear sparks and we lost again this top cover. This is very easily lost. It was lost very easily in 3.5 as well. Yeah, we have some sparks. Normal SCM speed and afterburner. And this looks like normal flight controls. And our guns are fine. Torpedoes 1/5 torpedo. Shields front side 73, stern at maximum, and again we lost the top cover. This thing is very easily lost. It was like that in 3.5 too. Well, at least we have some cosmetic damage. 2/5 torpedoes. Or not, let's do just one and look at the top cover one more time. Yeah, this thing is easily lost. No idea why. 2/5 torpedoes, hopefully. Yeah, this time it worked. Shields front side 47, stern at maximum, and we lost the top cover again, but no visible damage on the HUD. And 1/9 torpedo. I don't want to repeat myself over and over, so I have those two memes and I use missiles and torpedoes just as a yardstick. And another ship is done in 3.6, the Valkyrie. In my tests I use alpha damage, so ships with a lot of shield HPs are looking good in my tests. However, depending on what you are fighting, you might be much better off with shields that have a higher regeneration rate. Links to my videos where I tested this are in the top right corner. For now, I rank the Valkyrie tougher than Andromeda, not as tough as Freelancer, and I did all these tests in 3.6.0 still. Andromeda, Valkyrie, Freelancer and Warden have the same number of shield HPs, but for some strange reasons the Valkyrie takes a bit more shield damage each test. 93 and 92, 90 and 89, 88 and 87, 84 and 82, and 6/4 missiles shields still at 6% on the Andromeda, on Freelancer and Vanguard Warden, but Valkyrie shields were down. This isn't much of a difference, but it looks interesting. And for some strange reasons, the Valkyrie is losing her top cover quite often. I guess this has to be nailed down. Let's take a look at the comparison. I have data of the Valkyrie from 3.3 where she was introduced to today, and between 3.5 and 3.6 she got 1.36 times as many shield HPs. However, missile and torpedo damage was buffed a lot between 3.5 and 3.6. Size 1 missiles 89, now 92. Size 2 missiles 96, now 89. Size 3 missiles 94 and now 87. In 3.5 her shields were still at 35%, frontside stern max when hit by 6 size 4 missiles, now her shields are down. Size 5 torpedoes, 2 size 5 torpedoes in 3.5, shields at 68%, now shields at 47%. In 3.5 she could survive 2 size 9 torpedoes, was killed by 3 and now she is killed by 1 size 9 torpedo. Would I go into battle in a Valkyrie? The short answer is yes, but yes, because she is a dropship, she can carry 20 marines plus vehicle, and she can provide some protection, some covering fire, and this will be a very useful role. However, CHG doesn't know how to design ships. Let's talk about the design problems of the Valkyrie. I really get the impression that all the people that are making the decisions at CHG don't have any real experience with real-world vehicles. Look at the pilot. There's one pilot, no co-pilot, and he is responsible for 24 people plus vehicles. And look how this is done in the real world. All of those have one thing in common. They have a pilot and a co-pilot, because there's a lot of responsibility. So CHG, how about looking at real-world examples? And even fictional, the alien dropship has a pilot and a co-pilot. No airlock between this section and the beds. Now ask yourself this question: would you really use those beds to sleep when there's no airlock? Now you could say, yeah, but we might have air shields. Yes, but those can be deactivated. I rather would have an airlock, so I guess I wouldn't want to sleep here anywhere where there is no atmosphere outside. So even though I would use a Valkyrie because she's just very useful at her role, and she is the only ship with that role and that can transport 20 people right now. So yes, I would use a Valkyrie, but still my rating for the Valkyrie is a 3 out of 10, because CHG didn't do their homework. It's not very hard to figure out that a dropship should have a pilot and a co-pilot. Something might happen to the pilot. Maybe the co-pilot has to take over some of the tasks, and all real-world examples have a pilot and a co-pilot. And you don't have to be a rocket engineer to figure out that beds and no airlock between you and the outside isn't a very smart idea. As always, you can find a link to my spreadsheet and to my Locus wonderful data in the description below. I hope you had fun watching this video, and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. I decided to put this at the end of my toughness test videos from now on. If you already know this, then just skip it. So how tough is your chip? There are different factors, and I start with the hard factors. How many shield hit points does the shield generator provide? What armor does the chip have? Right now all chips only have some generic armor values. And how many hit points do different parts of your chip have? Then we have soft factors. How big is your chip? How many shield faces are hit by an attack? And how easily are certain parts of your chip getting destroyed? For instance, some chips are prone to losing wing guns or wings. And then we have bugs. Right now we have a bug that the shields don't cover the whole shape of the chip, especially when the shape is elongated.